I'm a little bit scared here. Evil Geniuses. So I like the fact that the analysts on the desk early on, they brought up the fact that they kind of seemed like an agreement among all of them that it felt like Evil Geniuses need to slightly outdraft Team Secret. And I mean, there from Universe, you can't really get much more than that with an off-lane Clockwork on Radiant's side. He does it beautifully, and the lane will push into his
trouble.
favor.
Bottom lane, the Stormbolt's going to come in. They're trying to get around him for the heal bomb, and there it is. Zai's in trouble. And first blood spilt by Evil Geniuses. That's what they tried to do previously.
And was kind of just completely trashed when it came to like laning up against a Viper. That was just a laning phase decision that they decided to basically make him the 3 position. And because of that, he didn't manage to have that much of an impact.
Universe top lane picked up, thrown back. Arteezy's done all the hard work. Kura doesn't have an extra level, but with a range attack, that'll be enough. Arteezy blinks forward. Then revenge built by Secret while S4 in middle lane. Laser and rocket build coming in from the Tinker. Honey's gonna have a grin on his face after watching this. And after that, these heroes, like it's a little bit more essential that the Darkseer finds small levels. And yep, he's pretty low. But S4, he actually hit the Raze from that range while on top lane. Arteezy trying to survive against the battery assault, unable to do so. So it is a call for a core trade-off. They need him to be strong. And, well, he's probably not even going to get the 6-minute rune on bottom. He's on top of Aoi, but who's going to get the rune? And it actually goes to the Shadow Fiend. But Aoi starts his attack. Raze number 1, Raze number 2. Sentry wars down. He can see him perfectly. Just Raze number 3 does the work. And S4 punishing Aoi on that bounty hunter. Very greedy play from the vision, and he moves over. Universe does not have hookshot. In fact, he is 1 creep away from having hookshot, but he gets in range of the battery assault over on Puppey with the rocket and the extra attack. They will find the damage, but Arteezy, and in fact, they're actually going to bring in extra help. S4's moving down, and this is not visible by any Radiant ward. And in fact, if Kura walks around the corner now, he'll probably scout at Universe. There's a lot of support coming down to Zai. Hook shot in. Puppey is going to start the Illuminate. Already use it. In fact, it's on cooldown. Fear triggering the Buzz Strike. The cogs are up, and with the bolt, they'll kill him off. But Fear being picked up. Raze number 1, the Illuminate. The Puppey. Perfect time in Universe. Still alive. The Tic Tacs are there, but the attack from S4 will hit its mark. The tracks are up from Aoi. They're chasing after Kuro. Not to mention the rest of them. And Kuro turns around. He actually stole Stormbolt, put down the sentry ward, hoping that Aoi would continue the chase, but he does not do so. And only 1 tier 1 tower is dropped. Universe moving forward. S4, he sees him. The dust will trigger. Zai expecting that Aoi was on top of him, but it's not the case. They leave an observer ward behind. Meanwhile, Kuro is having some fun with PPD on the bottom lane. The double TPs are coming in, and Kuro gotta be careful. That's the man with BTs up. Lays up with the Stormbolt. He'll get it off with the telekinesis, but Kuro knew he was dead. Puppey, Illuminate. Sumail, you probably shouldn't be there for the Illuminate to hit. Meanwhile, S4 goes for the Requiem Assault. Back in the wall. Aoi's low. Mana Void from Arteezy. Finds a kill, and Fear so low. Arteezy blink 1 second away, but the heal will be keeping him alive. That's Fear running away. The Dazzle Weave was also having an effect, so it's high armor to get through.
Both the SF as well as the Animage, you've got yourself at least a disable.
Oh, they know where he is. S4, they're right on top of him. Now they start with a weave, but already the recall's coming with a hookshot in from Universe. They can't pull him in time. S4 being hogged up, pulled down, and brought down. 36 seconds on the sideline. But the trade-off will be the tier 1 tower on bottom lane. Well, I'd say that if the creep wave could survive through the March of the Machines of you for the Keeper of the Light. Shutting down his farm is not the most paramount thing for Evil Geniuses. Kuro is still tracked up on the back lines, and S4 moves forward. Well, he sees the EG Kuro moving forward, and Fear Stormbolt maybe he can kill off Kuro with 1 swipe. 2, okay, well, that'll do it. With the rocket also helping out. S4's on the run, but Fear moving so quickly back behind that tier 2 tower. Stormbolt in 4 seconds time, a little bit too far away, but the rockets still come in. S4 able to regenerate time, but that's going to go down the Puppey. Now he's in trouble with a Stormbolt connecting on both. They've got the movement speed because of the track, but still 2 for 1, and Arteezy's joined the fight. They're back into a 3-man wall, and the Illuminate. Aoi on 18 HP. The illusion from Darkseer will get the kill. Sumail try and dodge as much as he possibly can around the tree lines. The surge is up. He's TPing out between the trees, and he's found it. Arteezy finding the mark, finding another kill, going 3 for 1 on this Anti-Mage.
the blink in, the preemptive god strength if they're trying to gank the
smoke,
enemy.
where's the dust? S4.
Oh.
The smoke broke, he triggers the dust, but Aoi ran up the river. They saw him because the Dire Observer Ward actually saw him redo the Ghost Walk in the river, but they have no detection. Actually, yes, they do. The Sensory Wall from Kuro. Pick him up, throw him down. Kuro will take the kill very quickly. That was the Fade Bolt, the Shadow Wave going to work.
That was an amazing Houdini maneuver from AUI, who simply disappeared from those mass nukes from his
Ability just for March of the Machines to lock you inside the pit. It's too dangerous. So they just back it up. And they don't have to take the risk. Remember, Arteezy is now level 16 and a half. He is just ripping through this lineup. Well, there's your hook shot going on the middle lane. It's Universe. He's in there with Zai and Kuro with the heal. Actually doing some nice return damage. Talon's a drag back and Sun into fear. Even Stormbolt being stolen. Hitting in to that poor Sven who cannot keep up. And Zai on 93 life running back in. Maybe he can survive. The track is on him. Okay, he will not survive. Down for the count. The Rockets are also scouting out Puppy, but no hookshot available. Fear triggers the war cry. They want to dive underneath the tier 2 tower. Universe can take quite a hefty amount. Goes for the Illumine. Any kind of damage he can do. And S4 winding up the Requiem of Souls. Not really in range, but then again with the Raze on a Fear. Universe is still in the trees. Fear, one attack will get the kill. He blinks forward, but Kuro is waiting for him. Gets us on an Aoi, and actually steals Shuri Toss. Well, he already threw it. I mean, doesn't have mana for it. So Arteezy can't find any opening. In fact, Aoi kind of hopes that Clockwork can fire a rocket to help him out, but that's from one side of the map to the other. He's just having a great old time. We've seen this before. He moves all through the Radiant jungle, takes as much of their farm as possible, skips out every single creep wave he possibly can. And, well, there's your blink away. Still going to have that missed chance on him, but he's got support behind. It's Zai, but there's your hook shot in. Can he actually hold him back? Universe creep. And he actually blinks himself away. The Stormbolt will discount, and Zai sacrificed himself for the greater Anti-Mage, who gets recalled back out to Puppy. That is a worthy sacrifice.
That was just a half a second.
Because they're mostly on top. With this Dire Observer Ward, they're still sitting on the cliff. Actually, I say that, it now times out. They had really good vision to go in for this tower. So it has to be redone by Puppy, who's coming down now. And in fact, he's recalling in the troops. The Radiant Tower, they should jump in from S4. Requiem, and they want to blow up here. Decent damage, enough to kill him. Well, it looks like it will be. Fear's down for the count. The man on the tree line. Zai also over Arteezy. Just pops the bounty as well as the Tinker and goes for more. The Cox from Universe will keep him out, but the damage has already been done to both the tier 2 tower as well as the heroes of EG.
Yeah, later on in the game, the side device constant control against the Anti-Mage is a counter to him in a way, but in this part of the game, Anti-Mage just trumps Tinker every single time. Once he starts throwing out some of that mana, a big mana void will almost instantly kill him.
Now the tier 3 tower almost gone. No fortification available for Evil Geniuses. They buy back over on this Ven. They want to try and hold. Universe again with a conk push on the Anti-Mage, but he's still also got Aegis Immortal. Kuro pick him up in fear! Big dump in with the Stormbolt. Zai gonna back him back up. He'll still end up dying, but for what cost? You've actually lost Fear for 70 seconds. Arteezy ran the base, jumped in for the double kill on the Dazzle. They will finish up the melee racks. The only lane they could go to is bottom because this tier 2 tower still survives in the mid, and backdoor regen will protect it. But they're going to push it anyway.
They feel so comfortable that they just leave S4 to that top lane to finish off that last Rags. They're even running through the tier 2, which they should take, but Tinker try and make a play here.
He jumps in, but Arteezy's only there. S4 moving the front lines once again. The Fog pushing him back. Universe great positioning. And the explodes Sumail as well as Aoi. Two on the sideline again. It's a double mana void. GG! The void is big and Secret is shoving EG down into it. 2 games to 1, and will EG be denied once again here on the ESL 1 Frankfurt stage? Secret 1 win away from success.
Again, Secret just providing that constant pressure. The rotations out from them was beautiful. They set up enough room for Arteezy to start getting ahead, and once he was able to lock onto that Battle Fury.
Universe with the Clockwork, yeah, they're both 4 and 4. And both of these heroes, like, it's a little bit more essential that the Darkseer finds more levels. And, yep, he's pretty low. But S4, he actually hit the Raze from that range while on top lane. Arteezy trying to survive against the battery. They need him to be strong. And, well, he's probably not even going to get the 6-minute rune on bottom. He's on top of Aoi, but who's going to get the rune? And it actually goes to the Shadow Fiend. But Aoi starts his attack. Raze number 1, Raze number 2. Sentry Ward's down. He can see him perfectly. Just Raze number 3 does the work, and S4 punishing Aoi on that Bounty Hunter.